So back to the foundry here. This crucible, it's kind of a little bit sparkly with the graphite and whatnot. On the computer there, I saw when you're tempering it, theirs was all blobby. It looked like the outside shell had melted somewhat. It had almost like water droplets on it. But this one didn't do that. So I'm hoping it's been in there long enough. Doesn't look any different than when I heated it the first time. I got to reading in another spot. The one place I saw said that those would only last about 10 heatings, but the other place I saw said it should last about 30. So we'll find out, I guess. But I need a way to get it out of the foundry. You can't just reach in there with your fingers, you know, so I'm gonna build some tongs today. This I started to make a couple of years ago for setting traps with, and the metal is too soft. The trap springs were making it bend, but for this it should be fine. And I got these pieces here. Those, I'll turn them into kind of a half horseshoe, so they'll wrap around this on either side with the tongs holding them. So anyway, that's the plan. So my plan was to heat these and bend them around so they fit on this crucible. Walking around in there looking for junk, found these old broken plow springs. They're already bent most of the way. I can round that off just a little bit. Cut this one off a little bit. Shoot, we got it. So, you know, people complain a lot about junk laying around, but a lot of this junk is useful. You might not have a use for it today or tomorrow or even this year, but it's worth saving if you got room for it. Okay, well, nice thing about having snow on the ground, I can just drop them and they'll cool down. So, now that fits around there reasonably tight. This one's a little longer, but that's okay. Well, that right there, that needs to be hooked in a little bit. So, I'll mark that. And reheat it and bend that one. Okay, that should do that. Now, just weld them to the handles and this will be done. Okay, now, let's see if this thing will work. It should be a little bit flatter there on the edges here. This is need to be bent right here on both sides. Make it come in a little bit more. Got more surface contact. So, I'll mark it. Probably about there. And bend it again. Reheat it. Kind of a funny looking thing, but it'll work. Needs a little more tweaking, but it's pretty close. Alright, so next thing it needs is a loop that goes completely around it, basically on a stick, so that I can set that into the ring, pick it up, and pour it. So this piece here, I think will probably be long enough. That should work. Just got a ring here and a chunk of galvanized conduit that I just hammered flat. I'll clean up the little slag marks from welding and stuff. I think that'll work. So, thank you for watching. Still working on that sand. I haven't been able to find a blender. But I probably got enough anyway. I went underneath the river bridge and I got some beach sand, basically, real fine beach sand. And they say to mix the clay 30% to 70% sand. 70% sand, 30% clay. So I got a little over a half a bucket, so that might be enough, but I'd like to make some more just to be sure. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time.